Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in today. I'm going to talk a little bit today about why sketching is so important. But before I do that, I wanted to give you guys a little context. So this is the view you always see of my page. I wanted to zoom out a little bit and show you what's going on around that. This is my desk, and of course I have to have some killer speakers and headphones and everything you'd kind of expect of a designer's desk and area. And as I pan around off my desk, you can see this is my living room. So this was super important to me when we picked this house. I work a lot, and I wanted my home office to be an annex off the living space, so I can hang out with the family. Here you can see a lot of my wife's art on the wall. Enzo the dog by the fire. Say hi, Enzo. He's not gonna say hi, but you get the point. I'm right there, kind of a part of the family, even if I'm working. And a lot of inside outside in this house, which is super nice. Kitchen's around the corner. Coming back over to the studio, we did this nice built-in here so I could put all my work. My work is a big part of my life, and you could see almost every shoe I've done, bag, some of the transportation work I've done for Icon and other companies, and of course a lot of speakers and headphones that I've had the chance to work on. Next to that is my little break room. This is where I can chill out and read a book, think, play a little guitar as I'm working on things. And another thing you guys don't see is right next to my desk is my wife's desk, which is quite a bit messier than mine, but she wouldn't be happy with me saying that, but that's the way it is. It's really nice because we can work together side by side. Back to the view that you guys usually see, the sketch page. So people often ask me, why is sketching so important, right? Today's world of all the digital tools that we have. And I think they ask that because they're thinking of sketching as a skill. And I don't really see sketching as a skill. I see sketching as a way of thinking, right? It's a way of processing thoughts and organizing them. And as you're processing those thoughts, you're visually thinking out on the page, you're refining them, and you're working on this idea. And that leads to the second real benefit of a sketch, right? So an idea exists in your mind, right? And sometimes I talk to a lot of people and they'll say, I have all these ideas, but they're locked in my head, and how do I communicate them to other people? And the beauty of a sketch is that it can help you take that idea and push it out into the world, right? So a sketch is a way of thinking, and it's also a way of communicating. It's a method for developing ideas, and it's a vehicle to communicate those ideas. And it's a way to do that very effectively, right? I mean, you could CAD every single idea that you had, but you wouldn't get very far, right? I can sketch 30 ideas in a couple of days, and we can have conversations and we can get far really fast. And that's the beauty of a sketch, right? Is like I could take this idea, I can bring it out into the world, and then the other beautiful thing is then people can give me feedback, right? And it gets really nice when you're working with other designers and their feedback can come in the form of another sketch. And this can go back and forth, and you get this really nice loop. And in that process of building this feedback loop of ideas, bouncing back and forth between one another, you get something really wonderful happening. And that's the idea stops being my idea or your idea, and it starts becoming our idea. As it refines and it builds and it breaks back down, it becomes this thing unto itself that is shared. And really that's what you need, right? When you're building products, when you're in a new product development system, you need everyone to feel like it's their idea, that it's our idea, because everyone's going to add their thing, and they're all going to contribute to this process that we call new product development in making this idea a reality. And so that's why I think sketching is still relevant and super important. It's a way of thinking, it's a way of communicating, and it's a way of building alignment and excitement.